Hey guys, and welcome back to Greedfall 2, like Greedfall Part 12. That'd be part, I don't know, something 30 to 40 something. I'll look that up later. Quick note before I start this. If I end it shortly, if I ended in like 30 minutes or something, it's due to my internet. Unfortunately, my internet is very slow today. Hopefully we can make it to the 2 hours, but just saying, if we don't, it'd be my internet. Just giving you guys a fair warning in advance. Because when I start up the stream, it was like red. And that's just the speed of my internet. Well, anyway, let's just go into the main circle.
What a strange party we have here. Who are you to come and disrupt our solitude?
Good day.
You? You are on Olmenawi and at the same time, Renaigse. So it is possible to bond yourself on your faraway island?
We are here because Taleme has asked us to carry out an investigation. They think that certain clans venerate a demon, an evil creature. We carried out our investigation of Vedlog on Chief Deirdre in an attempt to discover the truth, and the clues have led us to find our answers in this sanctuary.
Deirdre sent you to seek out a demon? Curious. A man from your island came already a long time ago, full of questions he was as well. He had a small party of warriors with smoking tubes, and on their chests, a golden lion.
A lion?
That smells like the bridge. I wonder what they were looking for here.
They set up a camp near here, and then they disappeared, all of a sudden.
Do you know where, precisely?
It was a long time ago. I don't remember all that well. My memory has been leaving me of late. But it wasn't far from here. You will find it, I am certain. Ah, you are bringing back the memories. They were asking nearly the same questions you ask.
Okay, I don't trust that old guy. Search area and find the documents. Question the old hermit. You know, let's question the old hermit. I think that'd be a good idea. Save it here real quick.
What do you want, strange stranger?
Speak about the camp, or yeah.
I found this note. It speaks of a ritual, but it is incomplete. Do you know anything else about it?
A ritual? Yes, there is a ritual for the impatient. For me, it serves no purpose. I am here. I wait.
But for me, it would be useful. Can you help me?
Deirdre must have her reasons. The folly of youth. Do you see those drums over there? They awaken the earth, as long as you play them correctly.
Awaken the earth?
Oh, and that's not all. Once the earth is awakened, the stone will appear that must be quenched.
Quench a stone?
But you're still here. What do you want again?
Speak about the drone, speak about the chorus.
How do you play the drums?
Oh, that's easy. The music is the first language of Tiafradi. It resonates with the earth. You need only respect the natural order for the earth to hear you. A predator, a prey. The cycle.
That's not really all that clear.
Come now, come now. You must first make the snake rattle, unless it is first to be the insect. time devours all memories. I do remember one thing, though.
I'm listening.
Each drum must only be played one time, and only once. But you're still here. What do you want again?
Quench a stone? What does that mean?
Water trickles on the stone and returns to us, empowered by its force. But sometimes, water is not enough.
This note I found explains a recipe. A potion thought to contain the essence of this place. Is that what must be poured over the stone?
Oh, yes. No doubt. No doubt. But you're still here. What do you want again?
Nothing.
Okay. So I still have to search, beat the drums. What's up? Let's go and figure out this puzzle. I have been here before, that's why I got the note. But I didn't know it was part of the story mission. I already searched around the camp and everything off camera. So you guys didn't miss anything, I did it all by myself on my own time. Looks like a predator.
A fresco. It represents a beast of the marshes. A red serpent.
Fresco. The predator then need a prey. So that's the predator, that goes first, Fresco. I need to remember that.
The image is fading. I can't see much of anything.
Okay, that had nothing there. So that's not gonna help. Maybe that's the last or the second one. It depends on what the last one is. And that's the prey.
A fresco in various yellow hues. It represents a sort of insect.
Okay, so that's the predator prey, and the faded one is the cycle. So this puzzle's not that hard. I think I already solved it. So it goes the red serpent. And then the... oh wait, that's the fog.
Evidently we made a mistake at some point.
I think this red serpent does go first. So it goes the red serpent, the frog.
Evidently we made a mistake at some point.
Wait, it said the prey.
Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
Hey, there you go. At least I leveled up. That's a plus. Let's see. I guess I'll do that. Endurance or strength? Well, I can't really do that until next level. Okay, so... I don't think the red serpent is first. We figured that out. So maybe the frog is a prey. Then it goes there.
Evidently we made a mistake
Nope.
at some point.
I am not getting this. So it's not the snake first. I don't think it's the frog that's first. So maybe this? Ah, there you go.
Something's appeared over there. It seems as if it's some type of altar.
So it goes the dragonfly, the frog, and then the red snake. Bugger me if I know what that means. I just randomly did it. Okay.
It looks like an altar.
Use a potion.
The stones. That must be where we need to pour the potion.
There's gonna be a boss battle, isn't there?
What is this?
Oh, yep, definitely a boss battle. Ugh. Why does it have a mouth? It's a female? But it was fire. There goes all its armor. Oh, come on, I just got up. Well, at least it's not too hard. Only less than half health, and it's almost dead. Man, I pretty much heal full health when I do that. Kill the swamp giant. Swamp creation. Oh. Swamp creature.
Killed Dog! Killed! You killed her! Monsters! Murderers!
You knew her, old man? Before she became a Nadaig?
May the earth swallow you whole! You and those from their dark oil! They must all be destroyed! But Enolmil Frictimen will stop them! He will chase you all away! Murderers! His hunt has begun!
Calm down. We didn't have a choice. We were only defending ourselves.
Siora, what is he talking about? Why is he so furious, and who is Enonmil Frictimen?
I believe he is furious because he knew the Nadaig before she bonded. He mourns her in this way. It was a Doneigad who received very much power, and who traded herself completely.
Are you saying that that creature was once a woman?
Yes, like you and me. Anyone who draws upon the power of the earth becomes one of their faces in exchange. As for your other question, Enonmir Frichteman means one of 1,000 faces.
One of 1,000 faces? If it is a creature, I would prefer to avoid crossing paths.
I agree.
Enonmir Frichteman. I doubt that you can understand.
Enough to think that this being wants to harm us. Perhaps it is the source of the Malachor.
And why is that? Why would the source of your sickness come from here?
I don't know, Siora. But didn't this man just say that this being would hunt us down? We need to learn more.
Can we loot the body? Oh yeah, we can loot the body. Really? Only 5 gold coins? Really, game? Whatever. Well, I guess that was the end of the mission. Oh no. Wait. Acquire a okay. Discover the creature's secret. Let's keep investigating the death cult, I guess. Death cult. Travel here. We've got no more side quests, right? Good, nobody wants anything from me. Every single time I go to that campsite, always had a side quest with my guys. Feels good not to have a side quest anymore.
You survived. Which must mean, alas, that one of the Nadaig is with us no longer. You are a great warrior. You could almost be a storm warrior. What do you seek?
You have set a trap for us, invoking and releasing that creature.
It is true. And the Nadaig is indeed one of the faces, a spirit of the Isle. I was hoping that you would disappear. The swamps do not like to give back those who enter. You have seen things that no stranger to our clan has ever seen. Secrets that no one must know. But you survived. You are strong. I should not have thought you so weak.
The ritual. This is how you prepare the blood sap.
What are you talking about, Siora?
No one knows the recipe. But it is the very balm that allows her warriors to enter into a trance. And to rise again when they have fallen.
It is true. You do not know the ingredients, but you know now how the blessing works. I have nothing more to give you than my excuses. And that you keep to yourself all that you have seen. You are a brave Onal Manawi, and I would like to request your help.
You request my help after sending me on a suicide mission?
You helped us to find the camp of the Soul Lasser. And you have proven your valor fighting the Nadaig. So yes, I am asking for your help in saving the people who are suffering in this camp.
What do you intend to do, exactly?
Attack and destroy this camp, and those who live in it, to set my people free.
And how am I supposed to help you?
My clan is powerful, but so are these Soul Lasser. I need more warriors. Eseld of the Gaius Rad is in my debt. But I'm afraid she might refuse to honor it after her clan was defeated. You know how to talk to people. And you are friends with her twin sister. I would like you to go and convince her to help me.
I suppose I could try, at least.
That would be good. It would also be good if you could fight alongside us to set these prisoners free. Meet us near the camp with the forces you managed to assemble.
Alrighty. God damn it, a side quest. What did I just say about side quests? The game's like, oh, you don't want any side quests.
Go and see the Mother Cardinal. It is her Inquisition, after all. If she finds out afterwards that we went to fight them without even informing her first, she might take offense.
Inform the Colonel for impounded attack. Roger. Okay, let's just wander, I guess. She should be down here. Hopefully. Where the buggers did she went to? Asked about the research in what? Let's see. Professor knows. Original. You know what? Let's go with that one. That actually been locked for a long time, that mission, until I progress more in the main. So I guess we're doing side quests again. I feel like that's all I do is side quests. Yeah, it should be right down here. Save it first. Yo, wait.
Oh, there you are, Your Excellency. The Enlightened has heard my prayers.
What's going on? Where are the others?
After deciphering the content of the tablets, they went north to continue their research in some swamps. But they must have encountered problems. Brother Fidelis came back here and he was in a dreadful state. He most likely came to seek help, but he fainted. It's impossible for us to know what happened to them.
I am not a doctor, but I may be able to examine him.
Oh, please do. Any help would be appreciated. We've done our best, but our magic has proved inefficient. And the healer we sent for will certainly arrive too late from San Mateus.
Alright, what do we have here? Oh, you're still alive. Hey, can we kill this guy before we do this? No?
This man is burning up with fever, and he bears several bite marks and traces of blows. The flesh is swollen around the bites. Perhaps the creature that bit him was venomous. Have you tried giving him any anti-poison?
Of course, but to no avail. And what if it were a hex cast by the heretics?
No matter what happens, you always suspect them.
Why, of course. These savages are always to blame. The man was in the swamp. There are some rare animals there, and their venom is terrible. A healer from the area will know the antidote.
We could ask Lair. He will direct us to someone who understands remedies.
Roger. By the way, it's very helpful having her on my team. Multiple times she actually helped me with more information, like just then. You know what? You're sticking with my party. I'm wondering if we're going to get anybody else in my party. Would he have a scientist, a pirate, a soldier, a native, and even a priest? Who else can we get in our party? Maybe a creature? Now that'd be interesting.
Onol Manawi, you've come back to see old Lair. I heard that you managed to retrieve the tablets.
Did Vindwal tell you?
Yes, and I feel more at peace, knowing that our brothers are alive, and that they will be able to join another clan. And you proved me right. Peace with the Renaigse is possible.
I need your advice. You may already know that one of the researchers came back wounded from the expedition.
I heard about it.
He has all the symptoms of a poisoning, but the anti-poisons we gave him had no effect. He must have been bitten by a creature of the swamp, and we're looking for a healer who would know of a suitable antidote.
So, you came to see me. Interesting. Our neighbors did not think for one moment that we could be helpful. Alas, our Donegat is one of the exiles. But Vindwal knows plants well. She will know.
Thank you. I will go see her. I hope she agrees to help us. I have to go.
Like.
Why does that guy give me attitude every time I say I have to go? Every single time I say I have to go, he gives me attitude. Well, let's go talk about her about plants. Hey, you know about plants?
Here you are again. What do you want?
What can you tell me about Lair, your former leader?
He is a man of peace. Some people dislike him, not me. Everything he did to save the village. But I think the Mind Shakers made him forget what we are. He almost speaks like them now.
I have come to ask for your help. Lair told me you know about remedies.
I do know a few of them. I have learned about plants. I used to want to become a Donegad.
One of the researchers came back wounded from the expedition. Apparently he was bitten by a creature of the swamp.
And now he has the Llewellyn fever. We have a good knowledge about this affliction. He will die if he does not receive proper treatment.
Do you know which antidote should be given to him?
Yes. These priests are idiots. They could have asked for our help, but they treat us like children.
True.
You are different. And you have allowed my son to join a new clan. So, I will give you the potion to cure the priest. Wait a moment.
Oh,
Make
thanks.
him drink this remedy and he'll get better.
Thank you, Vindwell.
Hey, one of my good deeds actually came back to me. If I didn't help her son, she wouldn't give me the antidote.
Where am I?
You're in Eden. You are safe.
Was I unconscious for a long time? The other members of the expedition, they are in danger. The swamp is so hostile. We weren't prepared for it. Some of our people have disappeared.
What caused these wounds?
A nightmarish creature. The swamp is full of them. A colleague and I had left to fetch some help when we were attacked. I managed to run away, but I don't know what happened to him. As for those who were at the camp, you must go help them.
Show me the location of your colleagues on the map. I will join them.
There. Please, hurry.
Thank you. You should rest now.
Yeah, your colleagues are dead. I'm sorry, but yeah, they're all dead. Just letting you know that now. If they're alive, I'll be amazed. But you guys don't really seem like fighters. And how did that guy survive? Oh, save it again. Wait, are we going back to the swamp? Is this the same swamp I just exit? It is the same swamp I just exit. Really? Alrighty. We're back here again. How am I supposed to get there? Wait, don't tell me they opened the new area up. Because before it was blocked by bushes and everything. Oh. Well, this is nice. We're actually exploring a new area. Exploring... Yep.
I do not remember there being a path in this place the last time we came.
Indeed. It was probably cleared by the expedition. We should follow it if we want to find them.
Hey, found one. Well, this is a whole new area. Let's loot. The loot has not been nice to me. Maybe that's just me, but honestly, I haven't upgraded my main weapon in ages. Look where you planning I'd get us. We all have to die in the name of your folly. Or did we bring you places that should...
Really? But I did warn you. You just wanted to have a go.
Hey, they're alive. That's amazing.
Someone so foolish and thoughtless should not be supervising an expedition.
How dare you?
It looks like we're right on time. If we do not intervene, they're sure to gut each other.
How can you call yourself a man?
Hey, what's happening here? I could hear you from miles away.
Your Excellency, I'm so happy to see you. You arrived right on time to settle this matter.
How did you manage to find us in the middle of this swamp?
Brother Fidelis managed to reach Eden. He's the one who told us where your camp was.
But he didn't leave alone. What happened to Father Orbricus, who was accompanying him?
He must be dead like our other companions. This is all your fault. This is yet more proof that you are not fit to lead such a team. I should be the one in charge.
Maybe you should calm down and explain to me what's happening here.
This expedition was undertaken with no concern for common sense. We are not equipped to explore this type of place. Our people are disappearing, and all we have found are some falsified writings.
Brother Virgil is terrified, which probably explains why he is being so disingenuous. We have made incredible discoveries, and we could find more.
You are beyond redemption. I won't waste another second talking to you. If you want to talk to me, Your Excellency, it will have to be without her.
How charming.
Alrighty. So we've got a bunch of children then. Okay, who do we talk to? The man-child or the woman-child? Let's talk to the first one. It's closer.
Your Excellency, I hope you will forgive us for that scene. My relations with Virgil have always been difficult, but ever since we arrived here, it has been unbearable. I'm afraid we may need an arbiter.
Before anything else, I need to know what has led to this situation between you.
What would you like to know?
Oh dear God.
For what reason were you quarreling?
The expedition itself, I'm afraid. Virgil was always against it, especially under my supervision. For him, our discoveries in Eden were sufficient. They confirmed what he wanted. The rest did not matter. According to him, we should never have continued. And when we found new tablets, it became even worse.
Were they also written by Saint Matthias?
Without a doubt. The handwriting is the same. There are also some patterns, some islander symbols. It's fascinating. But what really angers Virgil is the content we managed to decipher. Our founder explains that he learned a lot from the islanders. Something our brother cannot accept. He now persists in saying that these tablets are fake, forged by the natives themselves.
Brother Fidelis told me that several members of the expedition have disappeared.
Yes, that's why he left along with Father Orbricus to fetch some help. 3 more of our colleagues are missing, and I'm not even talking about the ones who fell ill. I must admit that I underestimated the hardships we would encounter. I made a mistake. I should have prepared this expedition more thoroughly. But Virgil's being disingenuous does not help.
And no one has searched for those who are missing.
I wanted us to search for them, but someone later convinced me that it presented too much of a risk. Along with lack of preparation, our constantly decreasing number, and creatures swarming the area.
And by someone, I suppose you mean Brother Virgil.
Indeed.
I'm thankful for these pieces of information. But you understand that I will also have to talk to Brother Virgil.
Of course, that's understandable. You must hear us both before you can make a decision.
I kind of agree with him. You guys don't seem like the equipped for this mission. How can you help somebody else when you can't even help yourself? Let's see what he has to say.
What do you want?
Can you explain to me what caused such a quarrel?
The reason for it is very simple. It is Eugenia's folly. This woman should never have been the supervisor of our team. The discoveries made in Eden were sufficient, but no. She didn't want to stop the research. She organized this expedition in a hurry, without taking elementary precautions, and now she's accepting as facts the delirious writings we discovered on these tablets without doubting them for even 1 second.
What do you mean?
We found some new tablets, allegedly written by Saint Matthias, but their content is so absurd that they were obviously forged. I am certain that the natives must have found these stones before us,
and modified their content.
How would they have done that? The natives cannot write.
They must have been helped by an unscrupulous settler. How would I know?
That was kind of weak.
Brother Fidelis told me that some of your colleagues went missing. Do you know anything about this?
They did not go missing. They were killed. It was the wild beasts, the diseases, and let's not forget the savages. We can feel their presence, roaming around the camp at night. I am certain that they are responsible for the death of our colleagues.
That's strange. There aren't many villages around here.
There aren't any. There are a few hermits, but they are not fighters. And they have better things to do than roam around their camp at night.
We've been in this region before, and the only native we met was a little insane, but would have been incapable of killing several priests.
Those savages may very well have been following us since our departure. We will not be safe on this island until it is entirely converted.
I see. So, you haven't tried to find your colleagues?
So we can die as well. I am not as crazy as Sister Eugenia.
I cannot take sides in your quarrel for now. And in any case, it is not what matters the most. Even if you think they are dead, we have to try finding your colleagues.
Well, if you are prepared to take such a risk, I can only commend you for your bravery and wish you luck. But I would not get my hopes up. You should start by searching the excavation site. To get there, take the path south of here. But be careful. The creatures that roam the area are ruthless.
And of course I have to do all the work. Love it. Wait, what? Investigate the disappearance. Oh, I have to go up and around. Lodge up. So, what's over this way? I think there's a campsite. Yep. There's a campsite right here. Let's investigate this area real quick. Okay. Oh. Sorry guys, I'm trying to not sneeze. You know when you feel like a sneeze is coming and you try to block it? Ugh. What type of creature is that? Do I have science too? I don't have any science whatsoever, but here's the good part. We can just easily do this. Let's see, move you. Put you, there you go. And then torso, poison, science, there you go. And that makes me have science 2 now. Yep, see? 1, 2. And if you're wondering what's going on, the companion I just selected gives me a bonus of 1 science, and the arm I just selected also give me a bonus of 1 science. So together I get 2 science. So that's pretty nice.
This man's death was no accident, nor was it linked to any predator attack. It was caused by a violent strike to the back of the skull with a mace, and it didn't take place here. The marks surrounding the body show that it was moved, most likely to make it seem like he fell to his death. This man's death was no accident, nor was it linked to any predator attack. It was caused by a violent strike to the back of the skull with a mace, and it didn't take place here. The marks surrounding the body show that it was moved, most likely to make it seem like he fell to his death.
Okay. What's first say then?
This man's skull is sunken, but he doesn't look like he was in a fight. Could he have fallen?
Nope.
If that were the case, there would be other marks of impact on his body. No. He was struck with an object to the back of the head. Given the shape of the wound, it was inflicted with a metal mace.
Okay. So somebody actually killed him. A metal mace. The natives don't really use a metal mace. But the Inquisitors, the religious guys do. Are they killing their own self? These creatures not that tough. And this is the first time I actually don't have Kirk on my team. Always had that homeboy on my team. Also, I just noticed this is an all-females team. Come on. I just noticed she has a lot of armor. Look how much armor she has. Was that 3, 6? She almost have 10 shields of armor. She's more tanking than my actual tank.
The body of this man was devoured by beasts, but it happened after he died. One of the wounds is clearly a knife wound. But alas, it is impossible to know who was wielding it. This poor soul was almost entirely devoured. He must have been killed by swamp animals.
Indeed, he was devoured, but he was already dead. There is a mark here, on the bones, that could only have resulted from the strike of a cutting weapon.
You're right. He was stabbed before being fed to the animals. But anyone could have used such a blade.
Okay, so there has been mass murder. Well, not really mass murder, but there's been murders. I feel like somebody's sabotaging the people. And I think it's one of their own people are sabotaging it. But why would they sabotage their own research?
The cause of death is no mystery. This man was attacked by one of those large reptiles, a Llewellyn, and yet, these iridescent marks on his skin make me think that a stasis spell was cast on him first. He was intentionally immobilized so that he would fall prey to this animal. It seems obvious now that these disappearances were orchestrated.
The deaths of these people were a deception. Only the Renaigse are deceitful enough to do such a thing. They kill each other and accuse my people. This virgin, he wants to push aside this woman at all cost. He must be the culprit.
Indeed. I think that we should go find this brother and ask for an explanation.
Yep, that's what I thought as well. Sabotage. How do I get back down on this way? Okay, where am I going? It should be this way, right? Yeah, there he is. Let's save it before we get in there. Well, let's see what happens when we accuse him. He's probably gonna go crazy.
Brother Virgil.
Your Excellency! Weren't you supposed to be looking for our colleagues?
Indeed. I regret to say that they are indeed all dead.
I knew it. What a waste. Eugenia and her recklessness are to blame for this.
I'm afraid someone else is responsible for this. These deaths are not accidental, and yet they were disguised as such.
The savages! Their thirst for blood is unquenchable. I knew we should never have come without an escort.
Watch your tongue, priest. Our people have no need to hide when they protect their land. Only the Renaigse are deceitful enough to disguise a death.
Who else could it be?
Someone who desperately wanted this expedition to fail. Does that remind you of anyone?
Fine. You unmasked me. But know that my cause is righteous. The Ordo Luminis sent me to keep an eye on this expedition, to ensure that the discoveries we made would not jeopardize our nation or our presence on this island. But the inscriptions on the tablets are a heresy, a dangerous manipulation. Can you imagine what would happen if it was said that our founder listened to the teachings of the natives? But even then, foolish Eugenia accepted these discoveries as truth, without any hesitation, without realizing that our entire nation could suffer because of it. So yes, I wanted to scare her.
I understand that you might want to protect your nation, but to go as far as assassinating several of your colleagues...
Come now. What would you do if someone were threatening the congregation? You cannot make me believe that you would not be willing to kill. You may have already done so. But since you want to avoid using violence, help me convince Eugenia to go back to Eden. My colleagues and I know how to sort through these discoveries. And you will be rewarded, of course.
This Renaigse tried to blame my people for these crimes. The priests would have wanted to punish them, and innocent people would have died. He must answer for his treachery.
Order him to lead the expedition, reveal what happened to everybody, or stuff the gold and take his side. Nah. You're gonna get exposed, my dude.
It seems to me that all
Yep.
members of this expedition are concerned. They should decide on what to do next.
Oh no, you're not going away from murder and try to blame innocent people.
Everybody listen. Alas, I must inform you that I found the dead bodies of your missing colleagues.
How awful. What happened to them?
Someone wanted us to believe that they were killed by some swamp animals. But it was all staged. Your colleagues were murdered, and their bodies abandoned to the creatures.
What? But why do such a thing? And who murdered them?
Brother Virgil confessed to his crimes in front of me.
Monster! You will pay for these crimes. These people you killed were our brothers, our friends.
You stupid goose. You really believe that I will let you pass judgment on me? You shouldn't have been so quick to accept these lies that could destroy our nation. And want to reveal them for all to hear. You are solely responsible for these deaths.
How dare you present yourself as the protector of our nation? Murderer!
Wait, why are these guys protecting him? Okay, so these guys were with him, I guess. Oh, that's everybody dead. And there's Virgil dead. Hey, good wisdom.
I'm sorry, sister. Brother Virgil fled
Oh,
during
man.
the battle.
The coward. And naturally, his accomplices fled along with him. What a waste. So many people died.
Perhaps I shouldn't have revealed his crimes in front of everyone, but I thought it was the best way of ensuring he would be judged.
Considering how high tensions have been these last few days, a fight was inevitable, alas. But you did what you thought was fair. Here, take this, as a token of gratitude for shedding light on these dismal events. Alas, we will have to go back to Eden as well. There are too few of us to continue the research.
Were you hoping to discover more?
Of course. This place was but a single step in St. Matthias's journey. The last tablets speak of a journey northbound, further up in the swamp. But even if Virgil is no longer a threat, we are not sufficiently well equipped to go there.
We could go there for you if you wish. You just have to tell us where to look.
That would be marvelous. Of course, you would have to start from the excavation site where he wrote this. I think I noticed a path going north when I was there, actually. Look for any traces of life. Perhaps you will be lucky enough to find more of his writings. That would be fantastic.
Don't worry. I will conduct this research and come find you here if I uncover anything.
Okay, let's try that again. And see what the other outcome is if we tell everybody to leave. I think that'd be the better solution. Don't worry, I'll skip most of the dialogue. We already heard all this.
Brother Virgil, indeed. I regret.
I knew
I'm
the son.
only
Who?
some.
The order for the
Can you
even there?
without?
I understand.
Come, you cannot. My
The priest.
Sorry, Brother Virgil, but I cannot accept. You will take your belongings and leave this place. The research will continue and their discoveries will be studied by wiser people than you. The decision to reveal them or not will be theirs.
I see. My colleagues and I will go back to Eden. I hope that you don't regret your decision.
Alas, I have found...
How horrible!
I doubt it. Brother Virgil is responsible for these deaths. He was hoping to blame the natives for them and discredit you.
What? But why would he? He will have to answer for his crimes.
As I do not have the authority to arrest him, I sent him back to Eden. If you want him to face judgment, you will have to report what happened to the Mother Cardinal.
You are right. As soon as we get back to civilization, I will make sure that she hears about it. Once more, your help has been a blessing. Take this. Alas, we will have to go back to Eden as well. There are too few of us to continue.
Were you hoping to discover more?
Of course. The last week, that would be marvelous. I think I know. Perhaps you...
Don't worry.
Okay, that's a better outcome. I get less money, but yeah, I like the outcome a bit more. So, student noted, do not accuse him in front of everybody. The peaceful way is to actually kick him out and then get arrested later. Okay, we have to go up and around again. Ugh. What's my standing with the people? Let's see. Nice. Oh, I'm okay. I'm nice to them now. Eventually, I'm gonna be friendly with them. I wonder if you can be friendly with everybody and have like an impact the story. Well, let's go up here and just investigate the last little area. And this might be the end of this side quest. Yeah, there's probably more. There's always more. I'm not complaining, I like this game. So please give me more. I'll deserve that. Wait, where's my other guy? Oh, thanks for joining me after the fight's done. Man, she's lazy. More of these guys? At least there's only one. Nope. There we go. Dude, that healing ability is just really strong. Maybe a bit too strong. They're able to heal most of your health and your armor back. How are you supposed to defeat me when I have that? I guess take a lot of health away from me. You have to add damage my healing.
Saint lived around here. He must have looked for a sheltered area.
And that'd be the last campsite, hopefully. Let's see, companions. I don't think we need her anymore. And I don't think we need my science. So we have to go up this way. Roger. Okay, that's the boss battle. Okay, come here, Guardian. Okay, that guy's taking no damage.
Move away. Things are about to get dicey.
There you go, there's all his armor gone.
Move away. Things are about to get dicey. Move away. Things are about to get dicey. Things are about to get dicey.
Sorry guys, I'm not talking, I'm concentrating.
Move away. Things are about to get dicey. You're running out of energy. Drink a potion.
It's fine. Oh.
Move away. Think
There you go, nice. Okay. Oh, I can breathe and talk again. Sorry, I was just concentrating. I know it wasn't really that hard, but that guy is really, really annoying when he hits you.
This is probably where I'd have settled.
That verse, like, I think 3 of them now, including that one. And every time they hit me, there goes my health, there goes my armor, there goes everything.
We'll have to turn the place upside down to make sure the old man came.
Create more of those bats. Looks like a alpha bat as well. Oh, what was that? Let's see. So the map area is to investigate this area. There's a little gap here. Where's that gap out? There it is. Wait, what is this area? Oh, thanks guys are joining me now. Why do these guys always join me late? It's like, oh, you kill everybody? Okay, now we're gonna join you. Oh, wow. Another legendary set of armor. You know what, I'm not gonna say no to that. Okay, that's not that good. Unfortunately, my armor's better. Willpower 2. HP healing. That's actually pretty good. Elemental resistance, magic resistance, +5, +5. Elemental resistance, magic yeah, this is not that actually good. Hey Kirk, you wanna wear this outfit? Yeah, you go wear that outfit. Okay, you can't look silly with that outfit, never mind. Let's see, that's +7, -7, yeah, keep that. Let's see, +4 magic resistance. Minus and then +9, +7, -22. You know what, keep that. Change the helmet. There you go. Again, the armor's not that good, unfortunately. You know, thinking a legendary set of armor would be actually decent. I'm actually disappointed in that. That's the way out. So what's this area? Yep, discovered everything. Let's see.
This is a cave of knowledge, or at least it looks like one. The old man must have been exceptional to be able to live in such a place.
Let's take a closer look at these paintings. We may learn something from them. This mural is very ancient. It depicts an old man dressed as a priest, getting his face painted by a masked native. This mural depicts an old man praying in front of a face in the mountain. He's holding a rosary. Saint Matthias, praying to Enon Milfrichteman.
If you guys don't know what a rosary is, it's prayer beads. Don't ask me how I know that.
There are some native symbols here and some letters I recognize, as if someone had tried to write in the native language using our alphabet. Men dwistad Enon Milfrichteman.
It means, welcome us amongst your people, Enon Milfrichteman.
This is incredible. Saint Matthias would have known about the spirit of the island and would have prayed to him.
Yeah, how prayer beads or rosary works, you have to do or say something every bead. So you do or say something and then you knock one bead and go to the next bead and to the next bead. I don't remember what you have to do. Is it praying or saying something, but something like that. It's been a long time since I got to teach that. But somehow I still remember that. I don't know what I did 2 hours ago. Weird.
Engraved tablets. They resemble the ones we recovered in Eden. We should take them with us. The researchers would be delighted to study them.
And no, I'm not religious. It's just one of the stuff that my old school teach me. They actually teach me a lot.
I do not know these glyphs, but these spirals are native symbols. There are some words in our ancient language next to them. The light and the earth are the two faces of a same power. It's impossible to know if this is a translation or another sentence. But this is a message that would seriously displease the Inquisitors.
I cannot believe it. These symbols, they are signs used in the secret writing of the Donegada.
Also, prayer beads are mostly made out of wood or plastic. Mostly plastic. Only wood ones are made from like old people. Sorry about that, guys. If you didn't hear my last sentence, I said prayer beads are made of mostly plastic or wood. Most of the time it's plastic, because people keep losing them or quit their faith. Only the ones that really stick by actually gets like wooden ones. It depends. It depends on the individual. But usually never metal. Sometimes, like very, very rarely it's metal. But that's very rare. Or maybe it's more common somewhere else. But here in Australia, I don't really see metal prayer beads or rosaries.
It looks like a chaplet made of pewter. It's rather basic, but it was made a long time ago. And it undeniably comes from the continent. I seem to recall that Saint Matthias is almost always depicted using a similar rosary.
So that's what it was. The priest's old sage became a Donegad. I don't think that they'll be happy about that. And yet, it could bring peace. The Solasser will no longer be able to burn our people and our guardians.
Why is he not depicted wearing the marks of the Donegada?
It was a very long time ago. Magic had not yet been given to us by Enon Milfrichteman.
I wonder what I should do with these relics. Eugenia probably didn't imagine that Saint Matthias lived his life in a way that's so different from what they advocate. As for Virgil, he wasn't wrong. Such a revelation will certainly cause a schism in Thélème.
To think these old things could cause a civil war. Or long-lasting peace with the natives. It is a serious responsibility to decide what to do with them. But it isn't ours. Their saint, their decision.
I already took sides in their quarrel. If I change my mind, I'm afraid that it might be seen as treason. I'll think about it on the way there. Let's go back to the researchers' camp.
Oh man, I don't get a fast travel. Oh, but I do get a level up. Increase the damage inflicted by attacks hitting your enemies from behind. Backstabber. You know, that'd actually be really good. Let's see. Increase the free gain gauge by hitting attacks your enemies from behind. Eh. So I need to be level 31 to get another strength, and then I can wield my really strong weapons. So 31 is 3 more levels. That isn't far off. Yeah, the only reason I want to go strength because there's like really good weapons I have in my storage that requires 5 strength to wield it. Now, is it faster to travel or walk there? Let's see if we can travel there first and then we walk. I'm lazy. There we go, see? We could just travel there. Point 1 for laziness. Well, we'll see what happens when I given the evidence.
So, did you find anything? Or do you need my help?
We discovered a cave that was inhabited a long time ago by a whole group of people, mostly natives, who had obviously created a sacred site, as the place was guarded by a creature.
And have you found traces of our holy founder? New relics? Perhaps some tablets?
Decide to reveal the truth and give her the relics. Decide to hide the truth and keep the relics.
There were also frescoes on the site, representing Saint Matthias.
Frescoes? Tell me more. This is fascinating.
He was shown having his face painted by a native. On another, he prayed to the god of the mountain.
You can't be serious. You mean to say that our saint converted to the cult of the islanders?
That is what emerges from our findings, yes. Other objects that I was able to bring back also point in this direction. Look, there are inscriptions. These tablets and also this chaplet.
His chaplet? I cannot believe it. It is so... Excuse me. I cannot find the words to express how I feel. You must come with me. We must go and present all these discoveries to the Mother Cardinal. You realize our entire dogma will have to change. So far, anyone who wanted to question it would have burned their fingers. Literally, alas.
And you think that this time they'll listen?
We have solid proof. All this evidence. With your support, we will convince her to reveal the truth.
I see. I will do my best to help you.
It seems we are arriving right on time. You did well to warn us, Brother Virgil.
Virgil? How did you know?
I'm afraid that your Excellency's lies weren't very convincing.
We were informed of your discoveries and of the danger they represent. We demand that you hand them over to us immediately, so that they can be destroyed.
How can you even suggest the destruction of relics written by the hand of our founder?
Out of love for our dogma, for our faith, and for our nation. But since you refuse to comply with our orders, you leave us no choice.
Death to the heretics!
I just yeeted him. Come on. There we go. There we go.
That I just fought my own brothers in faith. The fact that the Inquisition is after us is very disturbing, Excellency.
We would do well to hasten to San Mateus. They will not dare to attack you there. Even if these men were the last forces that the Inquisition could send us.
You are right. All this proves is that I will not succeed without your help. There is a risk that the Mother Cardinal will also reject our discoveries.
I suppose I could use what I learned about her to persuade her. And I could bring Petrus with me. He will surely find the words to convince her.
That would be most helpful. Father Petrus is renowned for his eloquence. In any case, we must present our research to Mother Cardinal as soon as possible. I will study the tablets one last time to make sure I know all their content. And I will meet you at the palace in San Mateus to plead our case.
Understood. See you soon, Sister Eugenia. Be careful.
Okay, this is gonna get interesting. Give me some good loot. Come on, give me some good loot. No good loot, unfortunately. Key to the prisons. Okay, I got prison keys. Yep, and nothing good. Of course, that's a disappointment. Like I said, the loot in this game does not like me. Let's see. Meet was in 23 hours and 20. Okay. The church. What the children find the SN invisive. Inform the Cardinal of impact attack. Find invisive. Find SN. This has to do with some of the cross. Well, how long is this gonna take to get there? Oh, that's gonna take 21 hours. Let's move you and put you. There you go. And that's the weapon I want to equip. As you can see, it requires 5 strength. Inventory. That requires 5 strength as well, but not so good. Put in the chest. Yeah. There we go. Inventory, chest. That should be good. And let's exit. We've got 5 hours until the meeting. Here's the corner, yeah, to the left. Right. Well, this is gonna get really interesting. Let's see what that's to say.
Ah, Your Excellency. We were eagerly awaiting your arrival. Sister Eugenia was just recounting me the tale of your achievements and telling me about the incredible discoveries you've made.
These relics shed a new light on the last years of our founder. It all demonstrates that he hadn't evangelized the islanders, but, on the contrary, he would even have adopted some of their rituals, merging the cult of the enlightened and the cult of nature in a single dogma.
These discoveries, if they can be verified, are extraordinary. But they also represent a great upheaval that could harm our nation. We must first verify their authenticity. You are the only ones who entered this cave. Could what you have witnessed been a falsification?
Talk about the cave, talk about the Guardian, talk about the...
The cavern we discovered is located in a very remote place. There's no island or village nearby. It contains some ruined dwellings, but clearly no one has lived there for a very long time. Fraudsters would inevitably have left traces of their passage, and we have not found any. The entrance to the cave was protected by one of those giant creatures that the natives call a Nardaig. These guardians usually protect sacred places and let no one enter without a fight. I had to kill this beast, which leads me to think that nobody had entered the cave for a very long time. We discovered ancient frescoes on the walls of the cave. They represent Saint Matthias without a doubt. He's depicted with his chaplet. In one, he is praying for the divinity of the island. In the other, his face was being painted by a native. I understand how shocking these discoveries are, but their antiquity proves that they are genuine.
The tablets found at the site, however, attest that our founder had not abandoned the cult of the enlightened. He simply saw it as two different reflections of the same divine power.
The relics could be authentic, Your Excellency, but we only have your word to convince us. The political and religious impact of these discoveries will be unprecedented. We risk schism, civil war, and who is to say that this is not a plan to weaken us?
I understand your doubts, Your Eminence, but you yourself asked me to conduct the investigation. It seems to me that the best way to address this matter would be for you to go to the place yourself. Then you will see that what I have described to you is true.
I suppose you would not suggest such a thing if you had lied to me. But you are right. I need to see for myself what secrets this place hides.
Approach her to... what?
I would also like to inform you that a member of the Ordo Luminis was part of the expedition. He tried several times to sabotage it, even killing many of his colleagues for it. And finally, he attacked us, as we were preparing to join San Matthias.
You'd have thought that the remaining members of the Order would go to such extremes. But I fear these attacks are just a reflection of what will happen if your discoveries are made public.
Your Eminence, we are faced with a crucial choice for our nation. What does a man of faith do in such a dilemma? He prays and places his trust in the one who came before him and has shown more wisdom. Saint Matthias shows us a new way. If we are believers, can we really turn our backs on him?
You surprise me, Petrus. You who are always so political, yet your words seem sincere. You give me something to think about. Thank you.
If my people knew that the great sage they had long respected is the same man as your saint, and that your priests respected our culture as he did, they would be welcomed here as brothers.
And the Eden we wanted to build would be everywhere. You speak sense, Princess. Does anyone wish to add anything?
Mention the reversal set.
I understand your doubts about the future, which are inevitably caused by such a revelation. You hesitate just as St. Lucius did to tell us about the journey of his master. Yet in the end he revealed what he knew, and his words still guide Thélème today.
Thank you for your testimony. I will now retire to think about everything and make my decision. After careful consideration, I have decided that it is my duty to reveal your discoveries to the world. It will take years for our theologians to study all of this, but our dogma must follow the path opened by Saint Matthias.
Thank you, Your Eminence. I would be delighted to help with the study of these relics.
I don't doubt it, my dear. And I would like you to take me to see this cave. I look forward to worshipping at the place where our holy founder ended his days. As for you, Your Excellency, I thank you for the help you have given us. Your sincere insight has encouraged me to make this difficult decision.
It was my pleasure.
Let me also thank you, Your Excellency. Without you, we would still be in the shadows.
Complete 20 side quests. Okay, so I completed 20 side quests. So we done here? I think we're done. Okay, to the prison opens the door to the prison. Where are they? If I remember right, they were in the building. Yeah, there we go. They're right next to us, and there should be a prison there. There's no prison here. Do they even have a prison here? I don't know. Oh well, there's not there, yeah. Wait, what? I'm getting confused with this area. I guess that's the prison, but what's that? There's something there, but there's a question mark. That's actually very confusing. I guess I'll figure out later. Hmm. Don't know, I'm just gonna move on. Moving on. So we have to travel all over the next area. Well, that's good to know. I completed 20 side quests. And now I'm friendly with the... what's it called? The religious people. Yeah, there you go. To name is or whatever. I'm just making friends everywhere. We'll see. Travel. So we did the death cult. We did that, and now we're doing this. So we're making some progress in this game. Slowly but surely we're making some progress.
Siora, Asir, always with your new friends. Bertir to Madiseld, I'm happy to see you. What do you want?
It's about,
Deirdre requested that I ask for your clan's help. She intends to attack a camp of the Ordo Luminis to set free their prisoners.
The Ordo Luminis?
It's the name of the Inquisition. The Red Suns, if you prefer.
The Sol Lasher. I see. What have they done this time?
They're still trying to convert your people by force. Those who do not accept the Enlightened are taken to this camp, where they are tortured and killed if they keep resisting. Deirdre needs more warriors for this attack.
The Gaius Rad have been deeply weakened by our defeat against the Lions.
Deirdre told me that you were in her debt.
I am, but she's asking a lot more than what we owe. Our clan might not survive this battle.
Do you remember why your mother wanted to fight against the Alliance? Was it because some strangers were abducting your people?
You're right. And even though we lost this battle and it left us weakened and without a queen, she wouldn't want us to stay idle and await the death of our people. I will gather my warriors and talk to them. Did you want anything else?
Thanks.
Gaius Rad, Deirdre and her Sengedin Anadas will fight against the Sol Lasser, who torture and kill our brothers. She's asking us to fight alongside her, to set our people free and stop these monsters. Shall we rise to her call?
Our spears will rise in defense of our people.
Then it is done. Let's raise our spears and leave for battle. You can...
Let's not do that right now. Let's do this first. Actually, let's go right back. And let's talk to the... Who do we talk to here? Inform the colonel, okay. Well, let's see what happens when we do this.
Your Eminence, I salute you.
Lady de Sardet, what can I do for you?
I have come to inform you of the existence of a secret camp, created by the Inquisitors of the Ordo Luminis. From what we know, they abduct natives and take them there to torture them, and convert them by force. And those who refuse to renounce their faith, despite their suffering, are shot in cold blood.
How does the Inquisition still dare to take action? You'd think that what happened to them because of their overzealous ways would have taught them a lesson. In any case, if the natives came to you to complain, we must intervene.
In that case, we should act fast, Your Eminence. Because one of these native clans is getting ready for an assault. They managed to find the camp and are gathering their troops.
I implore you to dissuade them, Your Excellency. It is our duty to fix this situation. I wouldn't want the natives to think that we were letting them suffer without doing anything. Since you seem to know all the details of this matter, will you agree to lead my troops?
You want me to lead the offensive on this bastion of the Inquisition?
Yes. Of course, you would be leading a troop of guards, which I will immediately put at your disposal. Go to the barracks and show this mandate to the quartermaster. He will ensure that you are provided with the men you need. As for me, I pray the Enlightened will guide you in this terrible task.
I'm gonna see what happens when we follow this. Because the other outcome is just pretty bad. So I'm gonna see what happens when I go down this path. So the barracks is that way, Roger. Okay, so that's the inn, not the barracks. The barracks are even further up. Oh right, I forgot these guys are here. Mind you, these guys actually don't do anything. More like a nuisance than an actual threat. I love how the barracks are right here, and yet there's criminals just hanging out around the barracks.
Greetings. Quartermaster Herbert. I'm in charge of these barracks. And you are?
De Sardet, legate of the congregation.
Nice to meet you, Your Excellency. And what can I do for you?
Here. The Mother Cardinal gave me this mandate for you to supply me with some troops.
Everything looks perfectly in order. May I ask you what this is about?
Some members of the Ordo Luminis built a camp to convert the natives by force. Her Eminence wishes to put an end to what could lead to a war between Thélème and the natives.
I see. It was high time someone put an end to the dangerous zealousness of these Inquisitors. I will order the men I have here to assemble in the courtyard. Do not worry. I will send you my best. I just need to explain the mission to them, and they'll be on their way. And... Soldiers! The Mother Cardinal is sending you to
I did not
fight
skip that.
under the orders of Her Excellency, de Sardet. You will have to put an end to the crimes committed by the Inquisition in a nearby fort. I expect you to obey the orders of Her Excellency without question. For Thélème, for the Guard, fight with honor!
Comrades, pack your bags. We're leaving at once.
Fight with honor!
Yeah, I did not skip that.
And the enlightened.
I think this be the best solution. I'm gonna keep with this area, this path. Wait, what? Go to the point. Okay.
Kill these blue guts!
Did she just kick him in the ribs and kill him? That's actually pretty cool. Let's go trouble. I got a lot of saves, so it doesn't really matter. Oh look, more criminals. I see more bandits up there, but I can't really be bothered right now. We'll just hurry up and get up there. What's my lockpicking skills? Oh, never mind. I do want to see my lockpicking skills. Because I can get one lockpicking skill from like one of my guys. So it requires 2 lockpicking. Wait, I don't have a t-shirt for that. Okay, I can get that chest, I just need to find a rest place. I might do that off... yeah, I might do that off camera. Ow. Oh, come on, stop dodging. Okay, we're almost there. I don't want to quite go there yet. And I just missed it. So that's science. Actually, I should put that in there. Well, let's go back down there and open that chest. I'm actually curious what's in there. Ammo. Ugh. Okay, so what's in this chest? Nothing, really. Let's see, is that good for you? Stun plus 10, but minus old cost fee. Just go as that. Yeah, well, it's sort of worth it. To be honest, I thought there'd be some legendary weapon or something in there. Hey, at least my internet's got stabled. I kind of have a little heart attack seeing the red on my OBS. But it seems like everything's fine. Just wanted to have a jump scare.
Our men are ready, Your Excellency. They're awaiting your orders.
Perfect. Our objective is located beyond this cliff. The Inquisitors are not expecting us. We have the element of surprise. Let's make good use of it.
Understood, Your Excellency. We'll be discreet.
Let's find a vantage point to get a better overview of this fort.
So, this is the place where the Ordo Luminis stain their hands with blood. May they be struck by the enlightened.
There's no turning back. I hope that you are all ready. Most of their troops seem to be outside, as if they sense we are coming. The prisoners are most likely inside, in some basement perhaps. And it seems as if there are some in the right wing as well.
Most of the fighting will take place outside. The priests are at a disadvantage in confined spaces.
We must strike quickly if we want to make good use of the element of surprise.
What are your orders, Your Excellency?
We're behind the camp where there are fewer guards. Getting inside will prove less troublesome from this side. We will conduct 2 near-simultaneous assaults. The first, larger group will attack from the front to cause chaos in the enemy ranks. As for me, my companions and I will get inside the building from the back and sneak into the basement. We will set as many prisoners free as we can, and use the opportunity to search the building. Once you have eliminated the troops in the front of the building, focus on the right wing.
At your orders. Should we keep a few men here to catch any potential runners?
Indeed, an excellent suggestion. Are you ready for the assault?
We're ready, Your Excellency.
In that case, conduct the assault as soon as you are in position.
Okay, I had nothing to say in that matter. Ew, that sounds crunchy. Well, that stealth one didn't last long.
Let's hurry and reach the prisoners before the Inquisitors kill them.
Roger.
Protect me in this battle.
We intervened quickly, thankfully. Let's find the keys to these cells.
Okay, that's good. We saved them. Pick up, yep. We request a list of calves as well who are still decaying the cave. There's no names, only short descriptions of the age. Also descriptions of the way they were treated and whether they were okay, return the light. Evil guys, Roger.
Wait here for now. We are still fighting outside.
You guys okay? I don't think so. Anybody else around here? Who are you?
May the Enlightened always keep you in his divine blessing.
Okay. Just an innocent worker.
Protect me in this battle.
Kill a man while he's praying. And I feel bad. Hey, move. Thank you. This camp book is lists all the specimens on the cave, including the recent secret camp. Is okay. Open cursor.
I think that was the last of the Inquisitors. The fort is safe now.
Nice. This notebook probably induced of the camp guards list of all the Inquisitions who have the right to enter the secret camp. The name Father Connor is there, along with many other names which are known. But okay.
We're done here. Let's lend a hand to our allies outside, as there are still some prisoners there.
What time is it? Almost time. Let's see if we can hurry this up.
How awful. These prisoners have been dead for days. There's no one left to set free. Let's get out of here.
Okay. That body just disappeared. Okay, we need to get out of here. How did we do that? Oh, there's a lot of dead bodies here. Don't mind if I do, just looting everybody.
did the battle go for you?
Your plan was successful, Your Excellency. We won a resounding victory.
Congratulations. We were able to set the prisoners free. They were completely exhausted, but alive. I would like for you to escort them to the closest village.
At your command, Your Excellency.
Once this is done, you can return to your garrison. And do not worry. The Mother Cardinal will be informed of your valor in combat.
Nice. Yeah, that worked out pretty well. And we still got a little bit of time. There you go, I'm lazy. We're looking at time. Oh. Okay, I think we have to talk to her and then end it. Unfortunately, guys, but I could end it before, but that'd be kind of rude. Yeah, if it goes overtime, it goes overtime, but I want to talk to her first.
Your Eminence, I salute you.
Lady de Sardet, what can I do for you?
We managed to dismantle the Ordo Luminis's camp, Your Eminence. And while we were there, we gathered proof of their exactions.
Those wretched fools! How dare they challenge me a second time? I will make sure that a decree is published so that their order is now forbidden on this island.
The guard served you well, and bravely followed your orders.
They will be thanked and rewarded for it. But it is to you, Your Excellency, that I express my deepest gratitude. Without your intervention, Thélème as a whole would have appeared as a monster in the eyes of the islanders.
It was my pleasure, Mother Cardinal.
Like I said, I'm gonna go a little bit over time just to end this mission, because we're almost done. We just need to talk to the native woman, then we're done. So this is going to be a little bit over time, but it should be fine. I just want to get this mission over and done with, so you guys don't leave on a cliffhanger, or don't leave you guys on a cliffhanger. What is English? At least this game loads pretty fast. Yeah, see? Not that bad.
What do you seek?
I have come to tell you that we have taken care of the Inquisitors and set the camp's prisoners free.
You thought we weren't capable of fighting the Soul Lasser and of freeing our people?
That's not it. I thought it was my duty to inform the woman who represents Thélème here of the situation. She's the commander of the Soul Lasser, and she was furious when she heard about their actions. She made a point of punishing them herself, and of having your people set free as a token of good faith.
I understand. She's proven a respectable queen, and you have proven an ally. I thank you for your help on Almanawi. From now on, you have our gratitude and our trust. From this day forward, you are a Garant of our clan. Anything more?
I need to be going.
There we go. And that be the end. Let's see. Okay, let's end this before I kill my goddamn controller. Thanks guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.